Uh, also, third video of today. Oh god, the back cracking. It feels so good. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? I'm tired. I want to lay back down. Shit. Okay. Literally tired for just sitting up. What the fuck does that? Okay. But like I feel like I've just been like so down and like angry lately, and like I didn't even realize it. Well, I mean, I kind of did. I just didn't think it was that much of a deal. But then I just remembered that my friend, one of my best friends, she was like, you're very like angry because I was like, my dad FaceTimed me yesterday, and I was talking about that, and I was like super happy about that, and she was like, so that's why you're happy, and I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're angry without your dad. Oh. And I was just like, what? No, I'm not. And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, Caleb, like, help me out, buddy. And he was just like, yeah. And I was just like I was just like kind of shocked because like I don't know. I didn't realize how dependent I am on my dad. I mean, I've always been super close to my dad, and I loved my dad. But I didn't realize how like emotionally dependent I am on my dad. Which, if you think about it, is not very good, especially considering he's one of like the people that I'm like incredibly sure that is gonna reject me when I tell him I'm pansexual or bisexual, whatever. Like I'm either pan or bi. I don't fucking know. But like I'm leaning towards pan, but like sort of bi. I don't fucking know. I could just say pansexual, but then I feel like pansexual is just like too broad. And then people are just gonna be like, but like and then ask details, and I'm just like, I don't fucking know the details. I just know that how I feel. Like, god damn it, like people like but like I just feel like lately my videos have been a lot like negative and just like poor me, like look at me, selfish, like little bitch. Like a lot of my self-deprecative humor has gotten like a lot worse and borderline like depressing. Probably is depressing. If I think it's borderline depressing, it's probably tenfold that. So it's probably depressing and very like um bad humor. And so like so yeah. But yeah. I didn't realize how much my behavior depended on my dad. I don't know. He's just like he's like my best friend and my dad too. So like it's just hard. But I FaceTimed him yesterday and it was fun. And I also FaceTimed my cousin yesterday and we talked for a little while. I think I just need to talk to more people because I feel like I just been getting like caught up in school and like just getting like stressed out and like my friends like I feel like my best friend Michelle and I like we're close, but like I feel like we're not like I don't know. Like I don't know. We're not like I mean, she makes me happier when I'm with her, but I feel like I'm not like I feel like when I'm with um I don't know how to explain myself here. I feel like when I'm with my friends, I'm like bored almost. And well, not bored cuz like Michelle and I will have our little special moments and I'll be happy and it'll be like fun. But and we're very similar in ways, but then in some ways we're also like very different. She's very like social, well not social, but like she's like cares a lot about what other people think, and I am like the complete opposite. And I think that's why we click so well together, but at the same time I think that's why we don't at the same time. And um and a lot of like my friends too, like literally the entire group, like one of the girls, I don't really know her that well, actually. And then the other friend, like, I knew her back in freshman year. And we were kind of close, but then she got in a group of friends, and I just got carried along with that group of friends, and I didn't really get connect with any of those people. So I was kind of just like, you know what? I'm friends with you, but, like, I don't feel like this is my group, so I'm going to leave. And then they were cool with it. And that was freshman year. And then, like, she has a new lunch now. None of those past friends are with her now. And so she, like, bonded to me and my group, and Michelle and I, my best friend. And then also our little bi friend who's, like, a freshman. And, like, he is a social butterfly. Like, he's Mr. Like, I love attention. I love, like, social interactions. And, like, I need people. Like, that's him. Like, he'll abandon you in a heartbeat if it means, like, he's one of those people who, like, if you're not paying attention to him for a little bit, like, he'll leave you for someone else. Like, that's him. Like, he doesn't care who you are. He just wants attention. He just needs, like, connection. And, which I get, but, like, that's not who I am. I'm very selfish, very, like, loner. Like, I feel like I'm that typical, like, loner, like, angry bitch face kid a lot of the time. And, like, no one, like, at the same time, I don't want to be alone, but at the same time, I do. So, like, people don't get me, and they just, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I want to be alone, but at the same time, I want to be with people. Like, you know? Like, no, you don't know because I'm fucking sounding insane right now? Yeah, okay, I understand. But yeah, he's, like, one of those people, and then there's, like, a freshman friend, and then there's the one who I don't really know well at all. And a lot of times, the one that I don't really know well at all and the one who's, like, my past freshman friend are always together, always talking, and, like, usually when I'm with them, like, we don't really, like, connect that much, and I'm just like, okay. So they're not, like, really close friends. And then Michelle, my close friend, like, we're so close, but at the same time, we're so different. And she makes me happy, but I feel like the same time, because we're with that, like, group of people, like, I feel like we're not as close anymore, and I feel like it's just not, like, as happy as it was before. And so I feel like I'm always, like, either trying to, like, be happy with them, or just kind of, like, wanting to be, like, alone, but at the same time with people. So with them, but, like, alone, and they just, like, don't get it, and it's just, it's, like, stressful and hard, and they don't, like, truly, like, it doesn't, like, make me, like, really, really happy. I'm not saying, like, our friendship is toxic or anything, like, because they're, like, good people. I'm just, like, I just don't, like, I don't know, like, I don't really, like, fit in. But I guess, it'll just take time, probably, because we're still relatively new to, like, the whole friendship group thing. Because my best friend Michelle and I, we've been, like, we ate together alone at lunch, like, for, like, all of freshman year, basically. And I'm just grown so accustomed to that, and we've, like, grown so close because of that. Because we're both kind of loners. But at the same time, she's very, like, I'm a loner. Well, she's not a loner, but she's just, like, I love my alone time, but, like, at the same time, she's, like, I love, like, what I love caring about what other people think, and I'm just, like, I'm a loner, and I don't give a shit what people think, but I also kind of, like, want friends, because, like, who doesn't want friends? But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain her, because I don't, like, I'm not her, so I don't really, like, know how to explain how she, like, feels. I just know how to explain how I feel. And half the time I fuck up on that, too, because I'm a fucking mess, okay? And, so I just feel like I'm not, like, really connected and happy with them. And with my mom, I'm not really connected and happy with her either. And with my grandma, we very well know I'm not very connected or happy with my grandma. And my dad and I, we've always had this, like, connection. I've always been super close to my dad. In fact, the only thing my dad doesn't know about me is that I cuss, have a YouTube channel, and am pansexual or bi. And like this YouTube channel for me is like therapy, so I don't really see it as that big of a deal. And cussing, like I feel like he'll like get used to that, like once I like become old enough for him to accept I cuss or whatever. And my sexuality, I'm gonna tell him when I'm 18, which is 1 year and 3 months. So, well, because I'm almost 17 in 3 months. It's a big number. Being closer to adult, and I'm just like, I still fucking have a baby face. Like, god damn it, like, fuck me. Like, yeah. I really don't like my baby face. Like, I don't want it. I feel like it's gonna be with me until I'm fucking 80 years old. Because my cousin, who's like 18, she has baby face. I don't know, she might be 19. No, she's 18. No. She's turning 19 this May. And I'm turning 17 this May. And she still has her baby face and soft voice, and I have a baby face and soft voice, so I feel like we're both gonna grow up with baby faces and soft voices and still look like we're fucking 5 years old. Her voice is soothing though. My voice is just annoying. And I've been told it's been annoying since like fucking like childhood, and I've been like picked on for because my annoying voice, and like I don't know, I'm just like an annoying, happy, chipper person usually. But then with hormones come the whole overthinking and the like I'm a fucking mess child thinking. So I'm not as annoying as I was when I was a kid, but I still have the same fucking voices I did when was a kid. But yeah, I just know, like, I don't feel like I really connect with anyone aside from my dad. And even my dad, I kind of hold secrets from, but I think he's like the only one that I like actually like feel comfortable and like fully like safe with, which is, I don't know, I guess that's kind of sad, because like if you only have like one person like that, then that's kind of like really I have my 2 best friends who are like homeschooled too, but like we're best friends, I feel like, but we're at the same time we're both like very new. Well, not new, but that we're friends and we're like close, but like I feel like we're like still like it's just hard to connect because we can't visit each other and we can't talk like every day, and like it's just kind of difficult to like grow a bond when like your meetings are so erratic. And one of us, yeah. Issa, she's like super sweet and loving, and she like accepts everyone, and like, yeah. And then, Mary and I think I relate to Mary a lot. Like Mary, my other friend who's like homeschooled, we kind of a newer friendship than the one with my with Isa, and Isa and I like are like close too, but like I feel like we're close because like we're different a little bit, but we're still kind of similar. But I feel like Mary and I are close because like we're really similar to each other. We're both writers. We're both like very like I want to be alone, but I also want to be with people. I feel like we both have that like thing. And like so I feel like we're very like similar. But like so I feel like, and I think we both have the same thing where we're like we can like spend time with someone but for a while, but like it takes a while for that bond to click, you know? And that's what happened with my best friend Michelle. Like took a while for our bond to click, and the bond is clicked, and it's like it's there, but it's still kind of like mid ground, and it's not like super strong, like steel strong yet, because we have like a bunch of other people around us that are always distracting us, and we can't really like talk to each other and like grow as much as I wish we could, because I feel like Michelle and I have like the potential of being like lifelong friends. Like I can feel that. I just don't know if it'll happen, just because she has her little thing where she's like almost obsessed with like public appearances, and I am very not like that. But that's part of the reason why we're close too, because we're just like different that way. So I don't know. Like I can feel the potential of Michelle and I like becoming lifelong friends. It's up to her, like if we actually do end up being lifelong friends. And like if she like actually like commits to it, and I'm able to like fully like commit, and like us to like fully like grow that steel strong bond to be like how I am with my dad. And then there's also like my homeschooled friends who I feel like I could be lifelong friends with too, but we just need to have more time together to grow that bond, because we haven't clicked yet. And I feel like once we click, it'll be like almost instantaneous, like we'll be steel strong. Because like we don't really hang out with anyone else. Well, they do, but like when I hang out with them, like we don't really hang out with anyone else. And then so yeah, like I feel like those three people in my life, like right now, like I feel like they have the potential to like be still strong, and like we could be like lifelong friends, and it could just be just like my don't bond with my dad. We're just like talking with them or being with them can like make my day, and I'll be happy, and I'll like you know, be like how I am with my dad, and I'll be like, you know, better. But then at the same time, like when you're not with someone like how I'm connected with my dad, like you get like upset easily, and you're angry, and like maybe instead of focusing on bonding with these people, like maybe I should focus on like growing on my own and being more independent. But then if I feel like I become too independent, then I'll be alone. So I want to keep these strong like friendships, and I want to help them grow. I just like we need more time, and like my other friend and I that at the public school, we need more isolation. I think. But at the same time, I don't think that isolation is gonna happen, because we have the friend group, which I don't resent the friend group. I just feel like they're living their lives, I'm living my life. Like we're friends, but we're not really like close friends. And I feel like they're gonna like forget me like once high school ends, if we're even still friends like during high school and hanging out during high school, because I just don't feel like that's gonna happen with us. But I feel like that one best friend of mine, like I think that we have the potential to be lifelong friends if we like end up like having some sort of thing that happens that like fully connects us and like makes the bond like really strong. But and then it's like up to her if like she wants to like do that, like have that bond happen and have us like be young to like a like steel bond. But like it's up to her, so like I don't know if that's gonna happen. And then my other friends, like I said, we just need more time to have that bond grow stronger. So yeah. Like I don't know. Yeah. I'm just not a very social person. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm antisocial. I just would say that I'm very like. Actually, I make antisocial jokes all the fucking time. Okay, wait. And I feel like these videos have kind of made me a little bit more antisocial, because without the need to like have everyone love me, and just so that they can accept me, I'm like learning to like accept myself and talk to myself and like learn through myself, instead of like trying to like randomly push myself and bond with other random people and just like feel like that I feel like a slight connection to, or who are slightly friendly with me, and I just like hop onto them and I'm just like, oh my god, let's be best friends. Because that's how I used to be. And I got hurt all the time because I was so sensitive about it, and like, I need you, like you need me, and like they didn't need me. I just thought I needed them because I wanted someone to like hold on to. And I feel like with like friendships, like you can't just like hop on and expect them to be like instant best friends with you. Like you need to like, when you become best friends with someone, it's like a slow connection that like you kind of feel, because like something in both of your personalities or something in both of your pasts is similar in some way, and that's how you first have the initial connection. And then it grows the more time you spend together, and I feel like you could like, then that's when you're good friends. And then something happens, something big happens, or just like some moment happens and you just like connect even stronger, and then that's when you become best friends. And for each friendship, that moment is different. And so like, yeah, I'm just like learning like to like accept myself and love myself, and not like love myself through others. And also like how to like pick and like not choose, but like feel my friends like wisely, like, you know, like, because I get the whole like need for connection thing, um, and the whole like dependency on people, but at the same time, like, you can't like always depend on that. So yeah, and I just like recently learned that like freshman year, because I had that kind of friendship with middle school, where like I was just super close to those friends, and they like were like lifelong friends that I thought. And then I had to move, and like the connection was like lost. But and then when I came to like the high school, I was like lost, completely and utterly lost, and like wanted to be like friends with everyone, like wanted to find that bond again, because I was just so yearning for it, because I was just so lost without like my mom, because like I was just like feeling like, because when I lived with my mom, the reason I stayed with her so long, and a lot of people have asked me this, because like when I tell them about my story with my mom, they're always like, why did you stay with her if you were so unhappy? Like, why would you stay with her? Like, why would you like keep the pain like that? Why would you hide it? Like, what did you like owe her if she was treating you like that? And I was just like, love. Like, it's simple, it's just love. Like, I loved my mom, and I still do. And I thought she needed me. I really truly did. I thought she needed me. And I thought like she like needed me, and I needed her. I needed like to help her. I thought I needed to help her. But in reality, like, I couldn't help her. Like, there was nothing I could do. Like, me staying there just made it worse. Like, needed to, and still needs to grow on her own. She doesn't need me. Like, we love each other, and like there will always be that small mom-daughter bond, but like, and like, she doesn't like need me. And I don't need her. Like, we just like, I don't know, like, I might seem like heartless to you, but like the like the relationship we had when I was living with her was bad. And like, I feel until she like grows and like I don't know, like grows and like learns to accept herself and like be who she truly is and not depend on me, then then like I can like do that like true mother daughter thing or whatever it is. that like you do with mothers and daughters, because I don't really know it that well. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna call this, relationships. um, but yeah, that's it. So that's why I'm like upset with my, like, whenever I can't contact my dad, or whenever I don't see him for a while. It's because like he's just, he's like the only one right now that I actually feel the close bond with. And then I have those 3 people in my life who I feel like I could have that bond with, but we're not there yet. And I don't want to push it, so I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to like wait patiently and let it like go through the ropes and like have it happen. Because you can't push something like that. Like you can't force a friendship and a connection like that. And I know for me it'll take like a while to like open up. And it takes them a while to open up, and like it's just natural. So like I just have to like wait for it to happen. And as much as I like want that bond and stuff with them, like I know that it's not gonna happen instantaneously, so I'll just have to wait. And then also like, yeah, I just need to like wait. Maybe I should title this "Relationships and Waiting." Well, yeah, this is the second long ass video of today. Not that unusual considering I don't edit, and also this was kind of important, so I didn't really want to edit anything out. Yeah. Bye.